Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and go through the rest of the Web3 market so that you stay informed in what's going on. Guys, let's have a look. Right now, we've got Bitcoin. If I just go over to the charts, we can see Bitcoin down slightly, 56K, below 57 right now. Ethereum down to those 2,300 levels. We will go through some of the analysis that was also on the newsletter from yesterday as well. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to go over to Crypto Saving Expert and register an account. We've also got Solana down 2.5% at 131 right now. Will we see a bounce back to 140, 150, etc.? I think so, bearing in mind we've got the Solana Breakpoint event coming up as well. I expect Solana to see decent growth back up to those 150 levels within the next few weeks. As you know, on the last stream, I spoke about my purchase of Bonk. I scooped up a lot of Bonk, and I've got a little bit more left for a rainy day. And I think, with the markets dropping right now, I think I may wait a few days and then put into Bonk a little bit more as well. But I've also got another Solana meme coin that I want to show to you guys today. But first, let's have a look. Let's go to TradingView and show you what Bitcoin's up to right now. As always, guys, make sure to like and subscribe. If you've got any altcoins or any comments, make sure to spam the comments, guys. I will be going through those as well. But as you can see from this, we're at 56,601. We've got the CME gap, which is still open down at around the 53,000 level. I did on the last stream on Monday, I did go short, and then we saw this massive uptick here back up to 57 and touching 58K there. Strong resistance at 58K. You can see along the chart there. Where will we go from here? Will we close that CME gap? Not too sure. Let's head over to the newsletter from yesterday where we can do where there's some great analysis from David. Also, guys, wanted to let you know we have a special guest joining us on Friday where we will be focusing on trading analysis, and that is from CSC's very own Block Pro. So make sure not to miss that. I believe it's scheduled in for around 11 a.m. UK time, perhaps 12, midday UK time. I will schedule that and make sure everyone's joining for that one because it's one not to be missed. But here it says Bitcoin looks for recovery. Bitcoin is eyeing a recovery after dropping by 11% last week, down towards 52,500. So Bitcoin has retraced most of last week's losses with a solid start to the new week. For this move to become more than just a short squeeze bounce, the price must reclaim 58,500. As you can see, guys, from the TradingView chart that I just popped up, we're struggling getting above 58,000. But from there, the target of the 60,000 level would open up. Is it imperative that Bitcoin builds on the upside momentum and does not fall back towards the lows? Otherwise, a drop below 50,000 may become the likely outcome. So let me know in the chat, do you think we're going to close that CME gap down at 53,000 and then head to the 50,000 level? Definitely is a possibility. So here it says higher lows. Since Bitcoin made a new all-time high in March, it has been in a steady downtrend. This resulted in a series of lower highs and lower lows formed on the daily chart, indicating that price strength could not be sustained. However, the drop to 52,500 last week could have been the first step in changing the high time frame trend. Currently, it has created what could be a higher low. This would be the first sign of a change in the trend, with a higher high following. And look, we've mapped out the higher high around the 65,000 level there. Let's talk about Bitcoin dominance here as well. So Bitcoin dominance remains strong and within its long-term channel. This demonstrates Bitcoin's strength in the market and the weakness in altcoins. There are two possibilities for a drastic change in Bitcoin dominance from here. It could continue to grind higher and come into the high time frame supply zone around the 61 to 62% range. This would also see it come into contact with the channel's top again. A reversal would be likely from there and the rotation into altcoins could begin. On the other hand, it could start to drop from around the current levels and fall out of the channel. This would likely result in the same result as altcoins beginning to gain strength. I think alt season is brewing, guys. Bitcoin dominance has been, has been dominant. As you can see here, going all the way back from last year, it's just been increasing and increasing. I think now is the time. I think we will see a drop in Bitcoin dominance and altcoins come into play. I've in the community, CSE Plus community, a lot of us are discussing at the moment what altcoins to buy, where we think the best move is next. A lot of altcoins are on sale. We were talking about Monero, 95% or 90% down from all-time highs. I think we're going to see altcoins come back into power, but we need Bitcoin dominance to drop for that to happen. But let's move on to Ethereum. So Ethereum could be forming a double bottom pattern, which could signal a trend reversal. The price must reclaim the 2,550 level, which has acted as recent support turned resistance. From there, another attempt at breaking back above 2,800 would be vital. This is a high time frame level which flipped to resistance in August. Above it, and ETH has room to run above 3,000 again. Still, it is a step-by-step ETH approach based on the above levels. So we can see here, look, you've got the levels at 2,500. If we can break that, it goes back up to 3,000. From there, if Bitcoin dominance drops as well, we're going to see ETH absolutely fly. But as always, guys, not financial advice. But I feel slightly more confident with ETH and with altcoins going into the next months, and that's where I'm positioning myself. But let's have a look down to these important dates. So here, we can see we've got the presidential debate. So Harris and Trump will participate in a debate ahead of the 2024 election in November. The event will take place in Philadelphia at the National Constitution Center, and it'll be the first time that both candidates meet in a televised debate. So that's going on right now, guys. It kicked off just about 40 minutes ago. So that should be going on right now. Some of the gainers, we can go back over to the market to check that. But first, actually, let me head over. Let me put on a trade. I will switch screens in a sec. Bear with me, guys, because we normally always put on a trade at the start of the show and then close it at the end or leave it open. Yesterday, from Monday, I did leave my trade open. It hit my stop loss around a $200 profit. $200 loss rather. So I went short, Bitcoin went up. But let's have a look. Let's go back to Solana. We've been good with trading Solana right now. And, Solana's 2.5% down. I think this is going to make a comeback for those reasons that I mentioned earlier. Blow it. Let's go. We've got 20x. Let's go 50 Solana long. Let's do that, and we will see where that leads us. Guys, I've been using Blofin for a while now, and I've got to say it's one of the best exchanges I've used in recent times. There's some really good benefits. No KYC, withdrawal limits up to $25,000 a day with no KYC, guys. So if you're wanting to trade on Blofin and you want to help support Crypto Saving Expert, please find the link in the description below, guys. I've got very good things to say about Blofin, and I am meeting up with the team in Singapore next week as well, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, we'll check back up on that long position at the end of the stream. But first, let's talk a bit more about what's going on in the news. And I will go down to this story here by Gemini, report by Gemini. So cryptocurrencies to play key role in upcoming US presidential election. As the US presidential election approaches, cryptocurrencies could become a central issue for many voters, particularly as the number of crypto investors in the country grows. And we've all seen the stats. The US percentage of people that hold crypto, that invest in crypto, it dwarfs that the likes of Europe and other nations as well. There's some that stand out. I can't remember the exact facts, but I know Thailand's a big one and a few other Asian countries. But US citizens, they love crypto, they use it. I think it's something around 10 to 15% of citizens, maybe even more, trade cryptocurrency. Perhaps it says in the survey actually. But here it says Gemini's Global State of Crypto report, released on the 10th of September, surveyed 6,000 adults in the US, UK, France, Singapore, and Turkey. The survey was conducted between the 23rd of May and the 28th of June and highlights how cryptocurrency regulations will influence voter decisions. So it said here, 73% of US crypto owners consider candidates' crypto policies. The report found that 73% of US crypto holders will consider a presidential candidate's stance on crypto regulation when deciding how to vote in the November election. Of the respondents, 37% gave a stronger response, stating that a candidate's position on cryptocurrency would have a significant impact on their vote. This marks a historic moment as cryptocurrency has never played such a substantial role in US presidential campaign. According to Gemini, the results demonstrate how deeply the growing crypto industry has become intertwined with politics and regulations in the United States. So here it says, a key concern for crypto investors. If we go down a little bit more, it says a percentage of Americans with no exposure to crypto dropped from 75% in 2022 to 65% in 2024, signaling a gradual shift towards adoption. It says a divided landscape for crypto adoption. While regulatory concerns continue to hinder some, the overall trend points towards increasing crypto awareness and participation. The Gemini report's findings align with the broader evolution of the global cryptocurrency landscape, where more investors are exploring digital assets despite ongoing debates about regulation. So it says here, however, a 2023 survey by the US Federal Reserve indicates a slight dip in actual crypto usage among American adults. Only 7% of respondents in the Federal Reserve survey reported using cryptocurrencies in 2023, down from 10% in 2022 and 12% in 2021. Okay, so perhaps the amount of Americans that are holding cryptocurrency, using cryptocurrency is dropping, but it also maybe they don't want the Federal Reserve to know. Perhaps these people have made serious money and they'd rather not let them know on these forums. I think, I think a lot of people listening can understand that. It says here, the conclusion: as the 2024 US presidential election draws near, cryptocurrency regulation will undoubtedly be a pivotal issue for many voters. The rise in crypto ownership and growing regulatory concerns among US investors reflect the importance of clear and favorable crypto policies, with 73% of US crypto owners factoring in a candidate's stance on crypto. The industry will likely be a key talking point in the election. So let's hope Trump mentions some meme coins. That would be funny, but I'll be catching up on that after the stream, seeing what's going on. I'm not particularly political, but when it comes to having an impact on crypto, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to keep my eye on it because it is important. We can if Trump gets in power, it seems that it will be positive for crypto. If Harris, not so much. But let me know, which way do you think it's going, and do you think Trump will have a positive impact on cryptocurrency as well? But guys, there was one thing I did want to show you, which was a meme coin on Solana by Iggy Azalea, Mother. So this came across my table yesterday. As you know, I'm going to Token 2049 in Singapore. And there was a special event where Iggy Azalea will be performing, or maybe she won't even be performing. Maybe she should just be talking about crypto. But this really is, mass adoption, celebrities coming in, having these tokens named after them, or backed by them. You can see here, we went up to 100 million. Looks like as soon as it hit 100 million, people took some serious profit there. Came back down to 70 million, but we've been ranging, coming down in the downtrend, but kind of been ranging around this kind of 40 to 30 level here. I actually scooped them up probably around $35 million market cap here, slightly above where I'm at yesterday, or where we're at currently rather. The reason I scooped this is because they're putting on an event and you had to be a holder. You went on their website, you connected your wallet, you did like a game. It was spinning. It was like a casino. And then once you'd spin enough, you got your ticket to this event. So I'm looking forward to this event to see, how the celebrity world and crypto world mix. Will it be a fun time? Will I get to meet Iggy? They've got loads of different acts and stuff like that. So I think this is great for mass adoption. Like, she puts this on Instagram, and bearing in mind, a high proportion of her followers will be non-crypto people, and also a high proportion of females as well. And as we know, in crypto, the male dominance, it outweighs females. But maybe this is going to, hopefully balance it. Don't get me wrong. I know there's lots of girls in the industry, lots of women absolutely killing it. But right now it is, like a lot of industries, male dominant. So it will be nice to see how, the advertisement out to a female audience, may encourage more females into the space as well. But let me know, was this a good buy? Is this going to zero? or perhaps will we see the highs of 100 million again, guys? It's not a long hold for me. I'm going to hold it during the event, over the event, see what I can do with it. Hopefully we hit, go back up to this kind of 50 million level here. And that will be a nice almost 2x for me there. But yeah, let's head back over to the trade. Let's see where I'm at with that. Oh, we're in a loss on that one. I'm going to leave this open. I'm going to leave this open to the next trade, to the next stream, see what goes on. I will probably put a stop loss and maybe a take profit, maybe up at these levels, 133. I'm being quite conservative at the moment. September is a little bit volatile. We're not too sure which way it's going. But guys, make sure to tune in for the stream on Friday. I will be going live with Block Pro. We will be doing trading analysis. As you guys know, Block Pro is a professional trader, been trading for years and years with a successful history to his trades. He is also in the CSE Plus Discord where he's doing one-to-one tuition, teaching people how to use these indicators, what strategies to use. So guys, it is important. And if you're wanting to join, if you're wanting one-to-one tuition, make sure to join CSE Plus. The link is in the description below, guys. That's all I have time for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Take care. Bye. Woo-woo!